gonna see some cats. We'll see some Pete's and hear some squeaks, so sit back and relax.
Gotta make sure to get good representations, you know, of the various other kind of kitties. Goliath is in there sleeping. Goliath's adopted mom, Annie Dematia, adoptive mom. Heidi showed me a picture on Facebook, something like that, and she's got like a wall shrine dedicated to Goliath. Got like his Pete art and a bunch of pictures of him, just kind of. It's like all around. It's beautiful. It's like really nice. It's really, really nice. And I'm like, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's a lot of love. And she's like, oh my gosh. And she showed me, because we were out driving, and then she like showed me the picture, and I'm like, oh, that's wonderful. I loved it. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again, and welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Book About the Compound webcast. Hi. A bunch of comments from like previous webcasts. They were asking like, Derek, I've noticed that things, you know, like they're like, is it still tucked in summer? And I'm like, you know, like, of course, yeah, it is. Like, how could it not be? It's summer fashion. We have to like continue to abide by summer fashion. And then they would point out, like, I noticed that you didn't have it tucked in, and I'm just like, let's go ahead and delete that comment, and let's just move on, because yeah, it tucked in. Let's not. We don't talk about old stuff like that. But yes, it is still tucked in summer. Very much so. No further questions. Ra 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 ra. Ra 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 ra. Ra 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 ra. Ra 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 ra. Monkey's buttered toast. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Monkey's buttered toast. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. I'm trying to see Zoops. He's like, are you sure about that? He's like, are you sure about that? You can sit there and say me. You could sit there and see me without causing a fuss. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do such a thing? Hey, Ra. Hey, Ra. Okay. 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 You're so good boy. You're so big and so handsome. You are so big and so tough. Whoa. How did you get that so big and so tough? Okay. How did it happen? How did it happen? Okay. All right. All right. Hey, look, there's people that want to see you guys, because, you know, Team BBs is still a thing. It is loud and proud and extravagant. Sheesh. Sheesh. Whoa. 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 Hey, boom. Beam, beam. Beam, beam. He still has some leftovers. He still has some leftovers. It's understandable. Hi. Hi. See? Good boy. Okay. It's like right next to him. And sometimes it's like a weird, there's like a weird kind of mode. Because when it kind of, there's the intersection of like, I am satiated and full. And I'm satiated and full, and how much attention are you paying to me versus how much do I think you are paying attention to the thing that is mine? All of these kind of like, there's like physiologic and behavioral kind of factors that kind of get put all into this kind of bundled kind of vibe. Okay, now see, it changed a little bit because now his thing is between him and me. So like there's more of a threatening capacity of just like, oh, because before it was like, no, the thing was here and I was here and he was here, so like that's okay. But now I move over here, thing, him, what's going on with that? Also, he's a smelly tiki. And speaking of smelly tikis, speaking of smelly, oh jeez. Yep. There we go. We'll do that. Wasn't paying attention. It's just it's a big old horse head just staring right at the camera. But I was looking at this dumb, ugly guy. I was I was so transfixed. But that's like that great thing about being able to like kind of, you know, do a big feed for some of the kitties, kind of like what we did, where it just, you know, they get a lot of that proteins in their belly, and then it does a lot to just kind of like, all right, yeah, you are definitely in close proximity to a thing that I'm normally very protective over, but I'm pretty well sated. What time is it? Oh, actually, I still got time. I'm doing a live stream for the extra fancy Patreon folks at noon. So like, and I'll when I know that I have a window of opportunity to do a live stream for the extra fancy Patreon people, I'll make a post saying like, hey, there's going to be a live stream at such and such time, be there. And then I'll try to also like, okay, that gives me enough time to like, you know, do whatever webcasts or whatever fancy casts, and then hopefully I'm able to kind of hop on and do the live stream at the time that I designate. Doesn't always work out. I mean, like, the live stream happens, but at the time that I say, like, hey, be there, you know, sometimes there might be like a 5, 10, 15 minute kind of like, you know, like, whoops, sorry guys, there's a delay. But then it's like, it also is important, so it actually kind of keeps me on like a schedule. So I say like, all right, it's going to be at noon, and that gives me so much time to get some of this other stuff filmed. So then it actually kind of forces me to like be more cognizant of the schedule. Her Parker. Her Parker? Just say the magic word. Just say the magic word. Oh my god. Just hearing it. Even though my belly is so full, I still get excited. I heard before you were talking about satiation. I am unfamiliar with this concept. What is satisfied? What does that mean? Hi, Parker. Hi, baby. Hi, Sugar Pie. And seeing things from a little slightly different angle. Oh yeah, I'm inside. Oh, whoa, inside, right? Crazy. Still doing some Destiny and the interns are doing cleaning and maintenance stuff in here. So saw it as an opportunity to just kind of come in and look at things from a slightly different perspective. Isn't that cool? And then watch, I'll sit there and I will say ad nauseum and on repeat, like, Destiny and the interns and Nathan and Heidi and everyone is doing all of this work. And hat glasses smile volunteer. They're doing work. And then people will be like, oh my gosh, Derek, you're so amazing for all the things that you do. And I'm just like, were you even listening? Were you even listening? I thought that you watched these videos on mute. What's happening? I'm so confused. Maybe, actually, that's probably it. You know what? If you didn't watch so many of the videos on mute, you might actually learn some of the actual dynamics, you know? Like how it's like it's a collective team effort. I'm looking for Lackey. And then I thought, you know what would be really great is if I, like, you know, up in the top part, get some of those porcelain, like those porcelain kind of baby angel, like cherub, you know, kind of things where they're just kind of like, just kind of sitting there and just kind of, you know, put them up there. Maybe, you know, like some leopard print pillow cases, a neon Miller Lite sign, and then I could walk up there and I would be like, Lackey, this place is tacky. And then everyone would just lose their minds. Be like, this is the greatest webcast ever. He's in there sleeping. I don't know if you can really see him. And then we have the lemurs. And we have the lemurs. And this is, okay, so case in point, to like some of the things I was saying yet, like a little bit ago about some people. There's like there's bits of feedback where it's just like, okay, I'm not, you know, duly noted, but I'm not gonna take what you're saying into like serious consideration. You know, just like feedback like, hey, like maybe don't talk. And it's just like, well, we're not gonna do that. But then like there's people who give that, because I don't want to make it seem just like, oh, like he's just gonna, any sort of constructive anything is like, yeah, Derek is not gonna listen. Like, who knows best? No, because there have been people like, hey, you know, you don't really show the lemurs as much as you used to, and I kind of like seeing the lemurs. And I'm just like, you know what? That is absolutely fair, and that's right. And I really do. I should make it more of a point, you know, to be considerate of that. So, yes. Momo. Momo. Momo! No, thank you! Hey, what are you doing? It's not a spray thing, it's just a scent marking thing. And you want to talk about tacky? So, there's some lemurs. And they're neat, and they're a part of care, and they should definitely be more, you know, regularly included in the goings on within the contentosphere. And it's pooping. Great. Oh, having a hard time. Yep. Oh, I get like that sometimes too. Oh my gosh, that is very slow. Okay. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. You wanted lemurs. You got lemurs. So stupid. All right, what time is it? Cool. Actually, yeah, just enough time to be able to roll easily and on time into the extra fancy live stream. So if you ever want to see some of the live streams or catch up on some of the live streams, you can actually go and subscribe to the extra fancy Patreon. Other than that, you can also look at the fancy tier for Patreon, because I do fancy casts. You get an extra webcast, ostensibly. What is that? That was an alien. That was an alien drone. That actually would be a really smart way to like do it. Honestly, if you were an alien civilization, I mean, we already have a lot of like autonomous vehicles and like drone stuff that's happening. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of like the unidentified flying object type stuff that, you know, is becoming, oh, there's different, you know, videos that are being kind of declassified on the government. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just like different kind of entities, kind of, you know, advanced drone programs, whatnot, unmanned aerial vehicle type stuff. But if you wanted to, like, because if you're an alien civilization, you wanted to kind of check out life on this planet, you would just, yeah, make drones that just look like bugs. Well, yeah, what? Right? Mind blown. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, and then I am rambling, unless, of course, mute, then it's just lemurs. Then carry on. All right, I gotta go do live stream. Thanks for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbist Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy. And in fact, I'll actually see you in a couple minutes. And we'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Walk around the compound, stay